ever heard of this game called soccer? Or some people also call it football, especially if you live in Europe. We'll call it soccer for the purpose of this devotional, this mini devo. Back on June the 22nd, 1986, Argentina was playing against England for the championship. This was the World Cup. And in the second half, one of Argentina's players, Diego Maradona, someone kicked the ball up in the air, and Diego Maradona came up. This was within the box where the goalie guards the goal. Diego Maradona, trying to get to the ball much quicker and faster than the goalie, he jumped up in the air, and instead of just hitting the ball with his head, which is called a header, he actually used his hand and put his hand in between his head and the ball to reach it faster, quicker. And he achieved it. He got there faster. He was positioned in an angle that the ref couldn't quite see or tell the difference between his hand, or actually his head, and his hand in between that and the ball. So when he hit the ball, he was able to lob the ball over the goalie himself and score the goal. Those who were close around noticed what he did. They knew he had hit the ball with his hand, even though his hand is touching his head. It's still a handball. It's not something that's valid. It's not legitimate. So many of the England players went and complained. They told the ref, hey, that was a handball. But the ref did not see it like that. He was in an angle which he couldn't see that. Back then, there were no cameras like we have today. There were not 10,000 cell phones probably recording that specific play, and there were no multiple replays of any kind like we have today. At least in that game, the ref called it a goal. It was just a goal. Ever since then, everybody's known that Maradona scored a goal with his hand. When they interviewed him after the game, he actually acknowledged. He said it. He didn't hide it. He did not he did not pretend that he did not know what they were talking about. They asked him about the goal in his hand, and he said, yeah, it was a little bit with my head, with the head of Maradona, and a little bit with the hand of God. He called it the hand of God. In other words, he had scored a goal in one of the most important games, if not the most important game in the World Cup match, with an illegitimate move with his hand, which is not allowed. But in soccer, the rules are that once it's called and it's said and done, it is what it is. It's a goal. Yes, he admitted to his move. He admitted to his hand, to his handball. So in this case, I want to take you back to Proverbs 11:3, where it says, "Honesty guides the good man. Dishonesty destroys the treacherous man." The New Living Translation. So keep that in mind. What's more important today? What's more important, within a week from now, in a month from now, in a year from now, in 10 years from now, in a lifetime from now, in eternity? What is more important? A single move in trying to get ahead, even if you do it the wrong way, or simply staying honest, inciting and embracing, enjoying a life of truth? Keep that in mind. Take care, God bless you, and see you next time.